Hi and good evening, guys. Welcome back to Wednesday. I didn't have anybody in the live stream, so I just felt like didn't want to waste a lot of time doing a live stream if nobody was there. So I came back over here to do a video. Um, got my packages mailed out today. Got all my eBay packages mailed out today. It was a great day for getting stuff done. And on the live stream, I had said we were going to make the little guy's face, Arthur that lives in the Arthur. He got a face today. So here's what I'm going to do. And I was like, we're playing Mad Scientist today. This is just an experiment, but I did give him more defined features such as eyebrows and lips. I'm kind of happy, and I'm still trying to touch him up here a little bit. I'm kind of happy with the way his nose turned out. And I have some poly beads that I think will melt. And so before I put him in the oven, what I want to do is look in this bag and see if we can't find a whole bunch of itty bitty beads that would resemble the color part of the eye. Okay, so down we go. All right, so I will be looking for rather small glass beads, and I'm thinking, have some in here. And I'm hoping to find two of the same color. And I'm hoping they are glass, and I think I found two. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in the oven, and I'm going to leave him in there long enough to get, should we give him this color of like blue eyes, like really blue eyes? Let's just get a few out of here and see. Watch me lose that one. One, come on. I had a needle over here earlier. I don't want to lose this. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, I might search for another 3 hours. Phew, and not find that. So, that one's going in. That's one choice. But I was kind of hoping to find like a solid brown. That was pretty small. But I have tons of other beads, guys. I mean, I'm not limited to giving him very light blue eyes, although I'm tempted to do that. Very tempted to do that. So, and I have tinier. You know what? The brown eyes might not be a bad idea. Look at this. Are they brown or red? They might be red. Those look red. Kind of hard to see, but those actually look red to me. Okay, so let me get back into my bead stash. And they definitely have to be small. And I prefer them to be glass. So let me see what else I might have. Those red ones were pretty good, but they're red. These look brown. They look brown until I get them out of there. Oh, those might work. They're actually smaller. And I'm okay if they melt into a little brown blob, because it's actually what I want. Okay, so I think we're going to try the brown. Just for the sake of, I think they're going to be closer to the right size. Because if you look at his little face, hopefully I didn't smash him with the beads. Where did he go? Oh no. Oh, there he is. See, his eyes are pretty small. So I'm going to set these poly beads, one on each side. I'm going to go put him in the oven. And I was kind of hoping that I could set them in there. Maybe they'll go in this way. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cut them one in half. Because I really don't want to... I went through a lot of work. That was easy. Went through a lot of work to get him put together. Okay, so that'll work. Now this I know will be clear. And that's okay because I feel like I can take one of my really small brushes and make it. See, I have those poly beads inside of his eyes. So I'm going to pop that in there and I'm going to let them melt. I'm going to cook them about 5 minutes. Pull them out and then real quick come over here while they're still hot and put my brown beads on. All right, so I'm going to pause, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, now I do have the little tiny brownish reddish beads loaded on this needle. So very carefully, when he comes out, I'll tip this up and I'll push one bead down and the other bead down and we'll see how he looks. But for now, I'm just going to put that, whoa, it's on a piece of plastic. Just going to put that aside. And since we are working with the clay, I wanted to show you the tabletop, or the table, and where I got with it. As I had showed it to you in the live stream as well, it's right here. So what I'm going to do is put another layer on this side, and then another layer on each side, and then I'm going to take my putty stuff, what I call putty stuff, and paint the inside of it. And I was going to give it legs, and I still might, but I'm just not sure what kind of legs yet, because when I set it there, it does need to come up about 1/4 of an inch. So we'll give it legs. I just don't know what kind yet. All right, so first things first, I think I should paint the inside of it because that's going to be the messiest. And I guess I'll sacrifice this brush and see how this is going to work. We'll start with the top, of course, but anyhow, by the time I get this painted, and I'll probably give this a couple of coats just to give it a nice finished look and to cover any of the hot glue I might have missed on the inside. And then I can just paint over it. And voila, and in this I've only done one, guys. I still haven't done the other, but I might not, you know. It doesn't show. I mean, I'll make it at some point, but I might not make it during, I definitely will not make it during a tutorial again because this guy's pretty much done, but I will have to make one. So I'm thinking, when will I have time? I could actually sit at the kitchen table and show my face to my family and make it in there. This was actually kind of a fun build. So we get all of this done. And I still have to put a front on it. Although I did think, what if I just put shelves in it? But no, it needs a front. Okay. So I'm going to show you real quick. If I hadn't already, I think I did show you guys how I did this. I'm pretty sure I did. So I get this wet, and the reason I do it is because it gives me a little bonding power, because this has actually got compound stuff in it, joint compound and glue. So look at this. I am a good girl and I cleaned my brush. And real quick, I want to show you the paper clay. I'm going to roll it out. I should use my pasta machine is what I should do. But I don't know. I don't know if I have the handle with it right now. I'll just make a thin layer. I think I can do this with my paper clay. I need 2 good pieces. So this had dried out on me a little bit, and I found if I just put a little bit of water in it, every time each time I use it, then it stays pretty soft. Okay, so this is good right here. This actually is really good. So I want it not to be, I want a semi-uniform piece of clay. So basically, I'm going to put this up here. Is this the wet side? No. I'm going to put it up here. Just kind of poke that in. Because I definitely want this portion to be, now this is where the water works great with this. Because once you get this wet, then you really can work with it well. So I'm going to give this, I don't want this piece up here super thick. And I'll cut this. Cut that. Put this over here. And I do want that piece to be a little thicker, because remember that's where we have our definition here. And what's nice is the paper clay, if you get it reasonably close the first time, it is very forgiving. And as long as you keep it wet or moist, then you have time to work with it. Gotta get a little work there. And a little work here. And just really smooth it out at this point for this side. I think I want that to come up a little smoother there. Definitely round off in the back here. So this is how you do it, guys, and I won't bore you with the finishing touches, but now you see how much thicker. See, this lump is hardly done. I got to get to it really quick before it dries, and then this side now is nice and thick. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here and get it loaded. Thanks for watching, guys.